Alrighty guys, welcome back. We're on episode 18. We are at the Concord Station Terminal and we are finally leaving. So let's check it out.
Glad to meet you. Come back again. And I was starting to get bored.
Oh, heavy duty driving. So you're a good driver. You'll drive the truck, huh? Heavy duty driving. Well, what do we need to do that? It sounds expensive, doesn't it? $60. No. Well, we can't get there unless we... Well, we could get there, but I think you have to get there naturally. So let's say... Let's look at pumping up our... let's take a look at... one perception? No, we'll need more than one, I think. We took some cigarettes. Let's consume some of those. And then we look at our driving. We did that, got it to 60. Okay, so we have the cigarettes on. Let's pop an airplane. And that would give us 60. Okay, so we technically don't have it unlocked. So, yeah, you have to have the natural number to unlock it. Oh well. Okay, so we were 4 shy of getting heavy duty there. And technically, if I had what? Let's see. If I hadn't spent points in influence to get to Art of Excuse, we would have been able to do that with this setup. And the only reason I spent points for Art of Excuse was to bump up the threshold for pickpocketing. So you could do that if you didn't want to pickpocket.
Wow! Look what the wind blew in.
Well, if you didn't want to pickpocket effectively.
Come back.
Alright. Roadside Picnic Staging Post. Alright. What is this? This is something else I like about what they've done. You'll notice that many games have loading screens, and depending on how fast your computer is, you don't even get to read the loading screens. You don't get to see that information, and usually it's unique information. So it's always good when you're putting information for a player that you want them to see, to put it as this. You pause it so that they can actually read the statement, as opposed to it loading and then once you load in, you can't read what's there. Several games do that, and it's really fucking annoying. So I like how the developers did this.
The highway leading to C12 Nashville is blocked by an anomalous storm, and you're forced to detour over a mountain pass. Soon, the radiator boils over, and you have to stop. Clara lifts up the hood and thoroughly examines the steaming radiator.
The engine's boiling, so we'll have to wait. You do know what happens when a car boils, right?
The Blue shuts her mouth abruptly and stares anxiously at the dark funnel cloud dancing on the horizon. Now that you're on higher ground, it's clear that the storm has overtaken a fairly large section of road. It will be difficult to pass. The Blue looks at the engine again.
We wait. As soon as it cools down, we'll go. This storm worries me more, but it's not an insurmountable problem. I heard there are some relics at the local gas station that protect against anomalies. You could even accidentally step on one out here, they say. Mysterious are the ways of the Lord.
Your companion perks up a bit. She seems to be interested in this subject.
This place is registered as a resource anomaly zone. Do you know what that is? It's when the relics mined there have been studied and deemed useful. Not much is known about these relics. They dampen anomaly fields, even very strong ones. They're also found in other parts of the dome. They're known as bronze apples or aluminum apples. I don't remember, but something like that.
The Blue looks at the storm once more.
There have been more and more of these lately, and they're getting stronger. I personally think it's divine judgment for how we've squandered the riches under the dome.
She sighs and squirms.
I knew people who got caught in one of those storms. They blow up so fast, there's no chance to get away. God rest their souls.
The Blue makes the sign of the cross. Morgan thinks for a moment.
It's a combination cafe gas station called Roadside Picnic. Never been there myself, but there's something off about it. There are several anomalies around there and weird relics. Supposedly, machines and structures decay much faster than they should in that area. But maybe that's just a story.
Since that she's never been there, it's not like this place is going to be huge. I mean, and there's not that many roads, so That doesn't really make sense to me. Anyway. Alright, so we got an achievement for just getting here, which... I hate retarded achievements like that, but anyway. I forgot, while I was redoing the characters, I ended up getting several achievements for pickpocketing, and for completing quests for different, factions. So, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and make a hard save here. Where are we at? It will say Roadside Picnic Staging Post. Okay. So first thing, can I scan this thing? No. Install the relic under the hood. So I guess we have to go find this anomaly projector. Okay. Alright.
Clara briefly looks up from poking around the engine.
So, how's the situation? Sure you don't want some nuts? Water, maybe. I have some here.
The Blue unscrews a nozzle from under the block, examines it, then screws it back in place.
Huh? The mission? I missed that part. Sorry. Kingsley told me to take you to your group. They've lost connection with them. You don't know anything about that, do you?
The woman distracts herself from the repairs for a moment.
It was what they call a divine providence. I wasn't content with my life. Felt like he was putting my faith to the test. I was angry with him and wished he would send me a miracle.
She stares past you into the distance, her face radiant.
One day, I suddenly realized the Lord had already shown me a real miracle. My false pride made me think the miracle should be for my eyes only, but it was for everyone to witness. Do you understand?
Clara fixes her gaze on you.
You see? Yes, you do. We are all witnesses to a great miracle. The Lord has given us all this to let us know He is near, watching us.
She falls silent, but can barely contain her excitement. Clara briefly looks up from poking around the engine.
So, how's the situation? Sure you don't want some nuts? Water, maybe. I have some here.
Alright. So, we got some extra XP there. Let's see if this game's like other games where they hide shit right at the entrance. Okay, no. Alright, let's see. Alright. Let's, pickpocket our newfound friend. She won't be needing that. Now, will she detect
Damn!
it?
Can't believe it. What do you want? I hope we won't see you
Okay.
again.
Interesting. I don't think there's not going to be a person that I should probably pickpocket everybody. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's definitely...
Robbed again. What kind of folks would do this?
Okay. Seems like it's saying don't go here, huh? Rust eaten. Radioactive hazard sign. So that's that. Let's not play with that yet. Let's look at see what we have to deal with that. Alright, so we have this goes 1,000. It just takes away the radiation, it doesn't prevent it from happening. And this does 250 and gives you thirst. This one doesn't give you thirst. Okay. Alright, let's come back to that. Maybe we'll pick up something that can help us with rad resistance. Let's get out of her range here. That should be good. Alright.
Am I hallucinating, or is it really sort of weird?
Do you remember what Jotha Jones wrote in his latest tract? The strangeness of existence is but a measure of our ignorance.
Uh-huh. I mean, I didn't understand it.
Don't question yourself if this storm is strange or not. Simply accept it, child.
So that conversation started without me being really present. And I don't like that in games. I should never... You should never walk in on a conversation that's already started. So, yeah. I mean, look how far away I was. That trigger was way too far away. Alright. So I'm gonna climb up this ladder. Nice. Nice little toolbox for us here. Nails, ordinary nails for carpentry. Another techno woman. Some XP. Alright. Alright, supply barrel. Another ladder. Maybe a combat position. Okay. And I learned in Concord Station that you have to get really close to secrets for them to trigger. So it looks like we got all kinds of things going on back there, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and talk to the people, I guess. Oh wait, who's that? Well, let's talk to this dude. I wonder how protective he's going to be of this. Same one. Alright. Travis Brightman.
Howdy.
Alright, is this going to be another one of those you lose the ability to do this if you pick this? It's going to tick me off if that's how this works. Okay.
Have a good one.
Okay.
Hello? Come back again.
Interesting. It seems like you can, he almost seems like a vendor, doesn't he? I think it'd be beneficial to have one of those right now. Obviously, he doesn't need that or any of this. In fact, he probably doesn't need any of this. All of this is probably good for us to keep in our inventory. Chemical grenades. Frag grenades. Molotovs? Yeah, sure. Molotovs. What's a game without a Molotov? An immobilizing grenade. Some sleep grenades. Gyro grenades. Stun grenades. Shot grenades. I think I'm gonna be encumbered by the time we get done here. Jalapeno spray. Sure, we'll take another several. I can almost get it all, huh? Let's learn the trapping ability. After that, set the timer. In the target's pocket. Okay, in the enemy's pocket. Move away. Sometimes it's the only way to destroy a target. You know what? Let's not do that yet. Because that it's blocked off, so I got a feeling that we might have to come back and talk to him, and I don't want to miss dialogue if he doesn't have that time bomb in his inventory. Alright, let's go over here and talk to these guys. Surprised they didn't repeat their conversation.
Want some more magic pills, child?
Oh, Rabbi, you already know the answer.
Magic pills. What do we have here? Decommissioned turret, huh? Alright. Alright. Okay, no power supply. Okay, what do we have here? Vehicle broke down. Okay. Okay. So before messing with this, we'll go ahead and talk to the guys in there again. Or for the first time. Trapping. Oh, he mentioned trapping also. I mean, not mentioned the bomb, mentioned trapping. So it seems like we're gonna need something like that, and I would think it would be under survival, right? You would think. But apparently that is not the case. What is that? Treasure hunting. The chance of a lucky find is doubled. So, trapping tech? Science? You would think it'd be one of the very first abilities, right? I mean... I don't get it. Contraptions, maybe. There it is. So it's 60. Wow. 60. That's not good for us. Alright.
Who the hell goes there? Come on in, since you're already here.
Oh, yeah? I just opened the door. Metal box. Alright, who's this guy? Sluggish, it says. Aaron Melville. A weird, hairy old man. Hairy, huh?
A weird, scruffy old man with a matted beard is sitting in front of the checkout terminal. The badge on his blue jumpsuit is long since bleached away. The name Aaron Melville is written there in black marker. With a groan, he picks up a magnifying glass and, peering through it, begins poking at the keyboard with one knobby finger. The computer plays a short tune. "Checkmate," the system declares. The old man angrily sets the magnifying glass aside.
A Grandmaster? You're a piece of junk, not a Grandmaster. And a cheater to boot.
He raises his head to squint in your direction.
Eh? What do you want? I don't advise eating here, and there's nothing to buy. And either way, we're closed.
The shopkeeper rises from his seat, and you notice he's sporting a peg where his left leg should be.
I hate when ambient conversations are playing behind another NPC menu. I have no idea what those two just said, and I don't know if I'm going to see it again in the game. I mean, that kind of stuff pisses me off in games. It really... When you're in a menu system with an NPC, no other NPC should be talking around, near, or anything that has to do with anything. It should be locked out of everything. So, what these two were saying here, while I was talking to this guy, I have no idea. So now I gotta wait around and see if this conversation happens again. So damn annoying. Scavenger trap detected. Somewhere. I don't know where. Another scavenger trap. Is it on the seat?
Shit. Strong stuff. I'm so hungry after that.
That wasn't the conversation they were having. So how many random conversations do they have? That's another thing I hate about games. Random conversations. It really does piss me off. If you're going to do conversations like this, have a trigger point right here next to the conversation. If they have multiple random conversations, then every time you step off the trigger point, you come back, you step on the trigger point, it has the next conversation in line. Until there are no more conversations. So I could sit here who knows how fucking long before they start talking about what they were talking about when I was in this guy's menu. So now I gotta hang around here to see if they're gonna say anything. What is this? Okay, apparently I'm not going to be able to lift it, and so I can't do that. Okay, is there anything else that I could do? Can't use it. Oh. Okay, I guess I should see if I can psionic shock it. See, they're not going to say anything, are they now?
The old man's coffee is terrible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And so is his temper.
Alright, where's another one? Can I blast this thing? Did that do anything? Okay. What if I spent some points and like blast it out of the way? I guess I should start looking. Alright. Oh wait, can I change it? See, you can't change the ability that you have. Aerostasis, so how do you... I have Ignite. Swap places with a target within 15 meters. Does not. Affect large objects. So maybe I could use this, but I can't equip it. Like, how do I equip this one instead of these two? So, I wonder if it's based on which psionic glove you have on? No, that can't be it, is it? It is. It's based on which one you have on. Wow, that's how that works. So, that's why you need multiple weapons. Well, that's good to know. Phase shift. So that's the one I want to look at. Alright, so if I can phase shift... can I phase shift with that? Wrong target. That's not what I was trying to do. Alright, let's get back. Do I have that on? Phase shift. So, there's nothing that I can latch onto, I guess. Wait. No. Can't do that. Not in the firing range. I guess I can't do anything from up here then. No, I can come over this way. So I can get up here those ways, but I can't do anything to mess with that. Yeah, come back down here then. I wonder if there's another psi ability that I can get that will move that girder. Come on, guys, talk already. Get your conversations over with. Noise me. Okay, is there another ability that lets you move shit? Teleports the target within 15 meters. Swap places with target within 15 meters. Swap places with target. I guess I can go back and try that.
Can you see this jellyfish?
Jellyfish?
Yes. It has tentacles like phalluses. That is so weird.
You mean seeing a jellyfish in the middle of a cafe doesn't bother you? You're definitely on the right path.
Okay, so in order to get the other one... So that's probably why I need to have two different psionic weapons on, so that I can swip back and forth. I need the one that gives me... Phase shifts, ignite, psi shock, cryostasis, castling, that one. Okay, so if I can... Nope. Well, it lets me target it. Nope. It drops 50 fatigue. Okay, well. Interesting. Alright. So she has a conversation about jellyfishes that have phalluses. Wonder where her mind's at. should talk to these two first, because they'll interrupt me if I don't. Rabindranath Krishna Shamari. Is this the same NPC name from the guy in Wasteland 3? I think it is. I don't know about the last name, but I think that first name definitely is. Swallow. There's Siri. Alright.
Glad to meet you.
So, we have medicine at 40. Addiction recovery. Hmm.
Why
nice
should
chatting.
we depend on rational knowledge? Reason leads us up a blind alley over and over again. There are only two true paths to knowledge: mystical epiphanies and my books.
Right. What has reason ever given us anyway?
As you well know, 2 plus 2 equals 4. The Earth goes around the sun, and you should wash your hands before you eat.
That is true. And that means everything else in this book is also true.
Cyborgization of the soul with assistance from machine elves from another dimension is our only chance to reach exo-nirvana.
Wow.
These so-called mentally healthy people can't count on ascension, even with help from the forefathers' UFOs powered by the energy of the lower chakras.
I pity them.
The visible world is a hologram built by a trans-dimensional supercomputer, built by the race of quasi-demiurges to restrict humanity's potential.
I've always suspected something like this.
The sacred energy virus of the forefathers recombines the human genome, implanting the Omega chromosome to transform people into techno-spiritual beings.
Cool.
The difference between the mental abilities of a forefather and a human is the same as between a human and a dead hedgehog.
Poor hedgehog.
Pseudocrystalline demonoids transmit the perverse idea of biophilia into the human subconscious. Hence, our obsession with material values.
It all fits together.
The soul is nothing more than an information field, a psychokinetic mechanism that presents as a torus vibrating at superlight frequency.
Holy cow.
Karmic immanence results from the deep-rooted Zionism of Earth elites.
I understand so much now.
Okay. What I like to say there, do you? Let's see, so what happened here exactly? 24 XP, we get airplane status.
The old man's coffee is terrible.
Uh-huh. And so is his temper.
Okay, so we have airplane status. Okay.
Hello. It was nice chatting. Oh, hello there. Come back again.
Howdy. See ya. Glad to meet you. Come back again.
Okay. What did we get? Do androids possess a soul? Okay. 32 XP. Alright. So, couple of guys high on airplane, huh? Alright. Now, hopefully they won't interrupt this.
A weird, scruffy old man with a matted beard is sitting in front of the checkout terminal. The badge on his blue jumpsuit is long since bleached away. The name Aaron Melville is written there in black marker. With a groan, he picks up a magnifying glass and, peering through it, begins poking at the keyboard with one knobby finger. The computer plays a short tune. Checkmate, the system declares. The old man angrily sets the magnifying glass aside.
A Grand Master? You're a piece of junk, not a Grand Master. And a cheater to boot.
He raises his head to squint in your direction.
Eh? What do you want? I don't advise eating here, and there's nothing to buy. And either way, we're closed.
The shopkeeper rises from his seat, and you notice he's sporting a peg where his left leg should be.
I'm still tweaking out. That's the thing. I don't want to sleep. Those whites sure know their chemistry. What did they add in there anyway?
Some kind of stimulator? Or maybe some four-color stuff? Why do you even care?
So they had the conversation again. I wonder... if that conversation is being triggered by this guy.
A weird, scruffy old man with a matted beard is sitting in front of the checkout terminal. The badge on his blue jumpsuit is long since bleached away. The name Aaron Melville is written there in black marker. With a groan, he picks up a magnifying glass and, peering through it, begins poking at the keyboard with one knobby finger. The computer plays a short tune. Checkmate, the system declares. The old man angrily sets the magnifying glass aside.
A Grand Master? You're a piece of junk, not a Grand Master. And a cheater to boot.
He raises his head to squint in your direction.
Eh? What do you want? I don't advise eating here, and there's nothing to buy. And either way, we're closed.
The shopkeeper rises from his seat, and you notice he's sporting a peg where his left leg should be.
I'm still tweaking out.
Just get some sleep. That's all you need.
That's the thing. I don't want to sleep. Those whites sure know their chemistry. What did they add in there anyway?
Some kind of stimulator? Or maybe some forefathers stuff? Why do you even care, honey?
Yeah, so I think it's triggered by you talking to the guy.
The old man sits at the counter with his head propped in one hand.
No food, no supplies, and the coffee is horse shit. Get out of here. Oh, it's you again.
The old man frowns and sniffles loudly.
You want to write a complaint? Go ahead.
He looks at you for a minute. When he realizes you're not going to complain, the surly expression slowly leaves his face. The angry look turns to a sad one. After a brief pause, he speaks again.
Yeah, well, I do have some problems.
The old man lowers his voice, almost to a whisper.
The Oranges pick on me. Escapees by the look of it. They demand food, money, gas. I've got a turret at the entrance, but it doesn't do no shit. My stand-in screwed something up with the circuitry in the basement. Gotta take a look when I get a chance. But with my leg acting up, those rickety stairs just ain't my cup of tea. So here I am, sitting and playing chess, waiting for those bastards to come back.
Melville's getting grim again. He adds,
It's my business, and you'd best stay out of it. But if you want to, here's the key. Go down to the basement and see if you can do something with the generator. Maybe you could get the turret to work. That'd make things easier.
Money, Padme, money, Padme, money, Padme, Repeat after me.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Oh, I feel my chakras opening.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so it seems like they have a conversation point every time you have one conversation with that guy. Melville's key. Okay. Key from the third deck. I don't remember that. Okay, so did we pick up some quest here? Okay. Turret trouble. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here, pick up next episode, continuing our exploration of Roadside Picnic Staging Post. Alright guys, later.